What's up, Miss Maggie? I'm a big fan, and this is a trick that I don't think I've seen you do before, and it's called the jumping jack trick. Okay, so here I have my 4 jacks, and I'm going to take my 4 jacks, and these jacks can do a trick. These jacks can jump all around the deck. First of all, I want you to see that they're all jacks. Okay, now, I'm going to take these 4 jacks, and I'm going to lay them out on the table. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now you can see that my first card is not a jack, and that my bottom card is not a jack. I'm going to take the deck and place it on the first jack, and the jack jumps to the top. Okay, I'm going to take the second jack and put it on the top, and it jumps to the bottom. I'm going to take the third jack and place it face up in the middle of the deck, and it jumps to the top. The last jack, place it face down in the middle of the deck, and it jumps over, like so. Alright guys, this is a really simple trick to learn. This was the first trick that I ever actually learned. And what you need is 4 normal jacks and a normal deck of playing cards. I use bicycle cards. And then you're going to need, besides the 4 jacks, you're going to need 1 other card. So you take the top card off the deck, and in this instance it is the King of Hearts. And then you're going to put it along with the other 4 jacks on top. Okay? So you can see the top card of these 4 jacks is actually the King of Hearts. Now, what this does is, it helps you move the jacks around and give it the illusion that they're jumping around the deck. You can see I have the King of Hearts along with them. Now, what I say is, I take the 4 jacks off the top of the deck and I say, here I have my 4 jacks. And I spread out the cards so that there's just 4. So it looks like there's only 4 cards in your hands, and you could say they're the 4 jacks. Then what I do is, I pull them off, and I actually take the 5th card with me, which is the last jack. So you could see the King of Hearts was at the top, so that means I had 4 cards, 3 jacks, and the King. So you need to get the other jack in order to show them they're all jacks. So I just sneak the other card along with me while I'm explaining what I'm going to do with the trick. So I just sneak it off the top of the deck like this. It's really easy, and you just need a little practice of swiping it off fluently. So once you do that, I take the cards and I don't let them see there's a king in there, and I say, here I have just 4 normal jacks, and what you're going to do is you're going to hold the king behind one of the jacks. You're going to hold it tight and keep it packed in so they can't see it, okay? You could see that I have the King of Hearts behind this jack, but I hold it together like it's just 1 jack. Once you've given the illusion that you're only holding 4 jacks, you want to square up the pack, and you want to put them on top of the rest of the deck. Then comes the swiping on the table. You're going to swipe the first 4 cards, which will be your 3 jacks and your extra card, mine's the King of Hearts, and your other jack will be on top. Now the next thing you need to do is do a double lift. You need to show that the top card is not a jack, even though it really is. So what I do is, I do a double lift, and I show that the top card is not the jack, even though it really is. Show the bottom card's not, place the card on top, it jumps to the top. Take the second card and place it on the top of the deck, so that way the card jumps to the bottom. Take the third jack, face it in the middle of the deck, face that up, jumps to the top. Take the last jack, face it in the middle of the deck, face side down, and it jumps over. This is the jumping jack trick, and it's really easy, and I hope I helped you guys.